Hello and welcome to this full body yoga practice with me. I'm Jess. This is a mixed levels Vinyasa flow and we'll be starting today's practice in an easy seat sukhasana. So when you're ready, roll out your mats and I'll see you there. Okay, coming to a seat, you can cross at the ankles, you can sit up on a cushion if you need to elevate the hips slightly, you can lay one shin on top of the other like me. You're going to have to bear with me today, it is absolutely boiling, and I'm in direct sunlight, so let's see how this goes. Inhaling to lift the spine, and as you exhale, relax your shoulders down. You can close your eyes here if you like. Just taking a moment to tune into your breath and your body, letting go of any tension you might be holding on to. Placing any tasks that you have to do after this practice to one side for now. Inhale deeply through the nose. Open your mouth and sigh it out. 2 more just like that. Slowly open your eyes if they were closed. And let's get moving. Inhale, lift your arms all the way up and overhead, stretch them up. Interlace the fingers and turn your palms to face up towards the sky. Tug your shoulder blades down your back. You can take your gaze up to your hands. Inhale here. Exhale, we side body bend over to the left. Keep both hips heavy on the mat. Inhale. Exhale to come back through to center and all the way to the other side. Inhale. Exhale. All the way back over to the left. 1 more on each side. And then as you breathe out, slowly come back through to center. Release the fingertips. And we come onto all fours, tabletop position. Hands come under the shoulders, knees under the hips for your Vinyasa. Pull the pit of the belly in and up and press into the top of the feet. On your next breath in, extend your right leg out. Your heel is in line with your hip. Remembering to pull the pit of the belly in and up and press out of the shoulders. Inhale here. Exhale to bring knee to nose. Inhale to extend the right leg. Exhale to bring it in, rounding through the upper back. Inhale, we extend one last time. Exhale, knee to nose. Hold here just for a breath. And then as you breathe out, we step the right foot in between the hands. We come into our anjaneyasana. You can walk your back knee back slightly. Inhale, keep fingertips on the ground, or you can lift the torso and reach the arms all the way up and overhead. Pressing into the top of the back foot for stability here, grounding down through the right foot, all 4 corners. Inhale to gaze up. Exhale to interlace the fingertips, and this time bring hands behind the back, open the elbows wide, and you can lean back, gazing up to the sky. Inhale here. Exhale, squeezing the shoulder blades together, stay for 1 more breath. Exhale, release the fingertips. We're going to head into our half split, so sending the hips back. Keep the fingertips off the mat if you like for a challenge and reach them back. Airplane arms, palms face towards the ground. You can keep fingertips on the mat if you need. Inhale. Exhale, rolling back over through that right foot, plant the fingertips and we step back to our tabletop position, Vinyasa. Resetting, you can bump hips from side to side if you like, spread the fingertips wide, and then when you're ready, we inhale, extend the left foot, reaching it back, heel is in line with the hip. Inhale, exhale, knee to nose, rounding through the upper back. Inhale to extend. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale, 1 last time here. Exhale. Bring it in. Hold here for a breath. Inhale. Exhale. We step the left foot forward this time, finding your anjaneyasana, low lunge. You can keep fingertips on the mat, or you can lift the torso and reach the arms all the way up and overhead. And then as you exhale, interlace the fingertips, hands come behind the head, and you can gaze up here. Inhale. Exhale. Stay for one more breath. Open the chest. As you breathe out, release the fingertips from behind the back of the neck, and we send the hips back into our half split. You can keep fingertips on the mat, or you can reach them back here for your aeroplane arms for a challenge. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly roll back through and plant the hands, step the left foot back. We're going to set up for our plank pose here, so hands come under the shoulders and lift the knees off the mat, reach the heels back. Plank pose, vrikshasana. Pull the pit of the belly in and up, nice long spine from the back of the neck all the way down to your heels. Inhale. Exhale, lift your hips up and back to your downward facing dog. Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Starting to pedal the heels here, waking up the back of the legs, bump the hips from side to side as always, take whatever movement feels good for you. Coming back to your breath. Big breath in here as we press the left heel into the earth and we lift the right leg, coming into your three-legged dog. As you breathe out, we bend the right knee and we stack the hips, squeezing right heel into right glute. Shoulders are square, gazing towards your left foot. Inhale. Exhale. We swing the right knee round and squeeze it in, knee to nose. Upper body comes into plank, rounding through the upper back. As you breathe out, we come back to our three-legged dog. Option to stack the hips again. As you breathe out, back to your knee to nose. Squeeze it in. One last time here, knee comes up and back. And then as you breathe out, we slow and steady. We're going to step our right foot forward in between our hands. Setting up for high lunge here. You can keep your back knee lowered if you'd prefer, or we're coming into high lunge, lift the torso all the way up, reach the arms up and overhead. Bending into that right knee generously, grounding down through the right foot. Inhale to gaze up. Exhale, we're going to interlace the fingertips, hands come behind the back of the neck again, pressing the thumbs into the nape of the neck. Inhale to open the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, from here, imagine there's an anchor on your right elbow and it's going to slowly tilt you over to the right. It's only a subtle movement. We're not flinging ourselves all the way over. Inhale. Exhale, coming all the way back through center. Imagine there's an anchor on your left elbow and it's tilting you all the way to the left. Keeping that chest nice and open. Exhale, back to the right. Nice and slow, finding your balance. And we go once more over to the left. As you breathe out, we come back through to center. Release the hands from the back of the head, reach the arms back, airplane arms. Lean the torso forward towards the top of the mat. When you're ready, we're going to bend the back knee and step it all the way forwards. Coming into your one-legged Tadasana, left knee comes into the chest. Inhale here. Exhale. From here, we're going to find our tree pose, vrikshasana. So we're going to bring our left foot onto the inside of our right thigh. If this pose is a little tricky for you, then you can bring toes down to the ground and keep your work from here. Or we've got our foot on the inside of our right thigh. Tree pose. We're coming back to interlace the fingertips, bring them behind the back of the neck, open the chest. Exhale, we're finding that anchor in the right elbow again, and we're tilting all the way over to the right. Fighting for your balance here, grounding down through all four corners of that right foot. Inhale, back to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale. And we move all the way back over to the right. And once more over to the left. Slowly, when you're ready, we come back through to center. Reach the arms all the way up and overhead. Bring the knee back into your one-legged Tadasana. And we step the left foot all the way back to your high lunge. Reach up. Exhale, hands come to the mat, and we step the right foot back to your plank pose, vrikshasana. Inhale here. Exhale to lower the knees, and then lower all the way to the belly. Inhale to lift the chest, bhujangasana, cobra. Exhale, we head back to our downward facing dog. Lift the hips up and back. We reset and we go on the other side. So take one deep breath in here. And then exhale, when you're ready, we press the right heel into the earth and we lift the left leg, three-legged dog on the left side. Bend the left knee and stack the hips, squeezing left heel to left glute. Big breath in. Exhale, swing the left knee round, squeeze it in, knee to nose, rounding through the upper back. Inhale to lift back to your three-legged dog. Exhale, knee comes into the nose. Inhale, we lift up one last time here. Exhale, squeeze it in, knee to nose. Slowly step the left foot forward and we come back to our high lunge. Option to keep the back knee lowered if you'd prefer, or we lift up all the way, high lunge, reach the arms all the way up. Inhale to interlace the fingertips, open the chest, elbows are wide. As you breathe out, slowly finding that weight in the left elbow, tilting to the left. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the right. One more on each side, moving with your breath. Nice. Slowly we come back to center. Release the hands from behind your head, reach them all the way back. Find your aeroplane arms as we bend the back knee and we step it forward, coming into your one-legged Tadasana. Bring right knee all the way in and up. Inhale as you find your balance here, grounding down through the left foot. Exhale, we find our tree pose, whether your toes are on the ground or they're on the inside of your thigh. Opening through the right hip. Take a moment to find your balance as we interlace the hands and bring them back to the back of the neck. Finding the weight in the left elbow, we tilt back to the left. Inhale, up and over to the right. And we go one more on each side. Moving with your breath. And slowly we release. Arms reach all the way up towards the sky and we pull the right knee back into our one-legged Tadasana. And then we step the right foot back to your high lunge. Gaze up just for a breath. Exhale, hands come back down to the mat and we step back to our plank pose. Option to chaturanga from here, or you can take cobra. Inhaling for up dog. We'll meet in Ardha Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Lift the hips up and back. Stay here for a breath. Inhale. Exhale. From here, we're going to roll back through to our plank. Articulating through the spine, nice and slow. Shoulders over the wrists. Reach the heels back. Inhale. Exhale, slowly we lower all the way to the belly with control. Elbows come underneath the shoulders, forearms are parallel to one another. Find your Sphinx pose, Salamba Bhujangasana. Press your hands into the mat, open the chest, gaze forwards, pressing the pelvis into the earth. If it's pinchy on the lower back, then you can take the feet wider. Should release some of the pressure. You can stay here, or option to lift the elbows off the mat, find your seal pose. This will deepen the back bend. Wherever you are, we're going to stay for 2 more breaths. Slowly lower your elbows if they were lifted. We're going to transition to lay on our backs. When you get there, pull the knees in towards your chest and wrap your forearms around your shins, roll gently from side to side. Slowly lower the left foot down to the mat, and we're going to cross the right ankle across the top of the left thigh. Bring the left knee into your chest for your reverse pigeon, reclined pigeon, and rock gently from side to side. Option to stay here in this reclined pigeon, or you can slowly find a twist by releasing your hands from the back of your thigh and allowing the right foot to come all the way down to the left hand side. This can be an intense stretch, so take it as easily as you need. Perhaps you want to place a block under the foot to elevate it slightly, or allow it to come all the way down to the mat. Both shoulders are heavy on the mat here. Open the elbows. Close your eyes if you haven't already. We'll stay for one more breath here. Slowly lift and come back through to center. Bring both knees into the chest, and we'll go on the other side. So squeeze the knees in and then release the right foot down to the mat, cross the left ankle across the top of the right thigh and pull it into your chest. Or if you want to intensify the stretch, you can slowly allow the left foot to come all the way down to the right hand side. Finding your twist here, opening the chest. Again, both shoulders heavy on the mat. We pause here for one more breath. Very slowly we lift both feet, come back through to center. Recenter yourself on the mat if you need to. Squeeze the knees in one last time. Exhale to extend the legs out long. We find our shavasana, our final resting pose of class. Take any props that you might need. Maybe that's a bolster under the knees, a blanket over you if you need it. I will definitely not be taking that today. It's roasting out here. Coming back to your breath, palms face up, take up some space here, feet wide, arms wide, snuggle the shoulder blades down and away from the ears. Take a minute to tune back into your breath. Close your eyes here if you haven't already. And begin to deepen your breath. Feel your body start to become heavier. Notice the ground beneath you and how it supports your body here, how it's holding you up. And the different textures on your skin, maybe that's your clothing, your mat, or the ground, wherever you're practicing today. Feeling the back of the head heavy on the mat. With every exhale, you release a little more tension from the body, even more relaxed. We'll stay in the shavasana for a while longer. Allow the benefits of your practice to sink in. Before I'll bring us back and we can close this practice together. Slowly start to wiggle the fingertips and the toes, bringing yourself back. Maybe make the movements a little bigger, rolling the ankles and the wrists. And then bend the knees, pulling them into your chest. Option to stay in your shavasana if you like. You can stay there as long as you need. Or if you're ready to close with me now, we're going to roll onto one side and press ourselves up to a seat. You can keep your eyes closed if you like. Crossing at the ankles, find your sukhasana. Sitting up nice and tall in the spine. Let's close this practice here with one final deep breath in together. So when you're ready, inhale through the nose. Open your mouth and sigh it out. Open your eyes if they were closed. And that's it. That's the end of the practice. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really hope you enjoyed the flow. Don't forget to like the video, leave me a comment, let me know what you thought of the practice today, and of course subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you for next class, and as always, have a wonderful day.